This build will have you shutting down post scorers on one end of the court and then coming down on the other end, throwing down a crazy standing contact dunk right on your opponent. Yo, we are back, and today I'm giving you guys the most dominant 7-foot center build on 2K24. This is a 7-footer that can post score, shoot threes, grab insane rebounds, and block a ton of shots. I've been using this build a ton for rec. It's super easy to get a ton of rep on this build. You can get rebounds and throw them all the way down the court. And you're also able to space the floor if you need to, because this 7-foot build can shoot, and it can be super helpful, especially if you're playing with randoms. Before we get started, drop a like, drop a sub. We're trying to hit 1,500 subs. And without further ado, let's get right into these clips. Starting off, this 7-foot build can shoot. It might have a low three-pointer, but it is super consistent on this game. This build is also insane on the defensive end. You get crazy chase down blocks, super athletic, and you also grab a ton of rebounds on this build. There's also strength on this build, which will have you setting screens, putting the dude on the floor. This is my favorite part of the build right here, because you wall up on defense, you grab the rebound, and you can throw it all the way down, which is everything I look for in a rec center, because getting this rebound, throwing it down for the assist gets you a ton of rep. It really is the best method if you're trying to hit top 10 as fast as possible. I'm also super glad I upgraded standing dunk on this build. You get some really good animations out of the post. And here's just another example of farming rep on this build, snagging another rebound all the way down the court, easy assist. And if you really want to be toxic, this build has the stats and the badges to be able to post score super consistent. I mean, look at that green window. Coming down on the defensive end, I take this guy right out of his dunk animation. This build is really good on defense and will get you a ton of stops in the paint. Once again, I have a ton of clips of this right here, grabbing the rebound, throwing it down for an assist. Like I said, this is the best part of the build if you're trying to level up fast. Some people are going to say pass accuracy is not high enough on this build, but I am throwing dots all the way down the court. Let's get into how to make this build. All right, we are in the builder. You're gonna go center, 7 foot, 248 pounds with a 7'10" wingspan. This is the best combination of physical attributes I could find. You get that 90 strength, insane defensive stats, but you also get that 74 three ball still, so you can green up super consistently. On to the finishing attributes, I went with an 84 close shot to get a bunch of good finishing badges like fast twitch, fearless finisher, gold masher. You get post fade phenom. You also get goal hook specialist and Hall of Fame pro touch on this build, so you can do those hook shots like I was showing you in the game. And then I went with a 75 driving dunk just to get a couple of the basic driving dunk packages, which you're not going to be doing a whole lot of this anyways. And then I went with an 83 standing dunk, which is going to get you the standing big man contact dunks, but it's also going to get you badges like Silver Rise Up, Aerial Wizard, and Precision Dunker. And then finally I went with a 79 post control so I can throw people around a little bit in the paint. You also get Unpluckable, you get Back Down Punisher with this upgraded, Drop Stepper. This helps your post fade phenom and your post spin technician. Overall, I just really like to have some post control on my centers because I want to be able to throw people around a little bit in the paint. On to the shooting attributes. Pretty simple here. I just upgraded to a 74 3 to get silver catch and shoot. You also get corner specialists and claymore and blinders and green machine on this build, which with all of this combined, it's more than enough to shoot catch and shoot shots, especially if you're in the corner. And then I went and upgraded my free throw a little bit. Like I said, I play a ton of rec on this build and I want to be able to knock those down. I ended up finding a pretty good jump shot for a 74 three-pointer, so don't worry about that. It is very possible to green consistently on this build. Onto the playmaking, I went with a 75 pass accuracy. That's what you saw in all those clips, and I was throwing it all the way down the court every single time. I also used Domantas Sabonis pass style, which I don't know if that helps or not, but it makes the passes go through a lot smoother, in my opinion, so I would definitely put that on. Other than that, not too much going on with the playmaking. The ball handle just upgraded when I upgraded something else. So you can't really dribble on this build, but let's get on to the defense. That's where this build really shines. For the defense, I went with an 82 interior defense. This is going to help me get badges like Anchor, Post Lockdown, and Workhorse, and will also help me attribute-wise when I'm walling up centers in the paint. And then I went with 60 perimeter just to be able to move a little bit on the perimeter, 60 steal to get that bronze interceptor, and then 87 block to be able to get silver anchor, gold chase down, and gold pogo stick, which chase down is really good this year, so you want to make sure you get that on gold. That's why I have it at 87. And then I went with a 93 defensive rebound to get Hall of Fame box out beast, gold rebound chaser. And this also helps with the other half of pogo stick, so this gets you gold pogo stick as well. And then I just finished out the defense with an 80 offensive rebound, so I was able to grab those, and it would be more than enough, especially with that gold rebound chaser and box out beast. And then for the physicals, max speed, I went with a 52 acceleration because acceleration does not matter on your center. 90 strength to get a ton of badges on the defensive end as well as finishing. I also put my vertical at 80. I don't care what anybody says. This helps your rebounding. I swear it does. And then 95 stamina, so I'm able to run up and down the court, obviously. And that is going to round out the physical attributes and the build. For the shades, you see we get Josef Nurkic, Walker Kessler, Marcus Camby, which they're fine, but they don't really do this build justice. You are a glass cleaning interior threat, which is a really cool center name. Hope you guys make this build. I hope you like it, and I will see you in the next one.